The following is rated F for fairness. Viewers' discretion is advised.
Welcome to the audio show. All I've got is just for you. You ready for my beef tonight? I'm okay, just treat me right. Come in, me people, come in, me friend. What you gonna do when you come to defend? Question ask, me answer them. Wheel it up and pull it up and mash again. I'm on fire. I'm on fire. I'm on fire. Oh, yes.
All right, so I've done an impromptu live, right? This live is very, very impromptu. It's gonna be like more like a mini live. I will probably react to the other skit with Anthony and Denisha's cousin. However, I wanted to come on because there was a bit of a tussle because what it is now, Anthony has taken Kai across state lines, and so people are arguing that he cannot do this, right? And this is what happens a lot of time in our little community, which is i.e. the black community, where we do not have the right information as to what to do with things. So we basically believe things can't be done when they may can be done. When you may just need to go try to either read the law or get someone to assist you with whatever it is that you're doing. So I tried to pull up Georgia's law in itself as to how Georgia looks at this. So let's work it out in the grand scheme of things. Kai does not have a custody order. There is no custody order between there's no custody order between Shayla and Anthony at this point. They do not have a custody order, right? There is no custody order that says what time Anthony gets Kai or what time Shayla gets Kai. There's none of these things going on. So what you have is just basically a situation where they're just not a custody order. When there's no custody order, right? Sure, are you going to have a custodial parent? Yes, you will have a custodial parent. However, it does not necessarily mean the custodial parent takes away the rights of the non-custodial parent. So I wanted to make sure I bring this forward to the audience because I hate to see when basically, and I will use women for a little bit. I'm going to lean on your ladies for a little bit. When you have some women that will basically try to see if they can bombard men, right, out of their rights. Okay, because it happens mainly that way. Now, can you have it on the men's side? You can, but most times it's the woman that take the kid and say, oh, if I don't say you can do this, then you can't do this. That is not true. That is definitely not true. That's not how it works. So sure, the mother is the primary parent. That's perfectly fine. But yes, the mother is the primary parent. That's correct. But the mother doesn't necessarily have to tell you whatever it is unless there is a thing there. So this is Georgia law in itself. Georgia's custody statute, right, provides that when custody is set at the issue, there is no prima facie rights to custody in either the father or the mother, and there is no presumption in favor of either parent. The statute also recognizes that the Georgia's policy is to encourage continuing contact between children and parents who are able to act in the child's best interests. Georgia law also distinguishes between temporary travel. Let's look at this: temporary travel and a change of residence or relocation. Anthony is not relocating Kai. That's a different circumstance. So what people are talking about is if he was trying to move a child across state lines. That's something totally different. Me having the kid under my supervision time and deciding, you know what, I want to travel to, I don't know, the next state over to do what I'm doing and coming back over, that should be perfectly fine. That's exactly what you're seeing right here. So how it applies to the situation: if there is no custody order and you are the child's legal parent, then a short road trip during your agreed upon parenting time is generally different from relocating the child. If you have the child for several days and you take the child to another city on a temporary visit, you have the child pursuant to the agreement. The trip is temporary. You have a definite plan to return the child. You're not attempting to establish a new residence for the child. You're not concealing the child's location. Once Anthony is not doing any of these things, he's perfectly fine. So gentlemen, if you have any issues at all where a woman is doing this, go and seek a lawyer, because I'm not a lawyer, but I'm just making sure that people know that you have rights that you can go by. Don't allow to be overrun, because I saw a bunch of comments where women were just going off to tell me, oh, him need to talk to the mother first. No, he doesn't. Unless there is a custody order that says he can't do that. No, he doesn't. because it is his custody time. As long as him having him in custody time and he's not attempting to move Kai to a different state, which is not what Anthony is doing, then he has the right to do so. Him has the right to do so. No, does it have that you can't take the parent for whatever it is? So that's what it is. But that's the deal of the law. He would not get in any trouble for it, because as long as he states where the child is, he should be fine. The thing is, as long as he's not trying to kidnap the kid or he's not trying to do anything at all to the kid, you should be okay. But what do y'all have? Give me a take on it. I'm just telling you, as long as you're not trying to conceal the kid, as long as you're not trying to do any of those things, if Shayla calls him and asks him where he is and he tells Shayla where he is, he's perfectly fine. If he starts to lie, then that's a different case. But all right, hey, I'm just saying, do not allow the mothers them to overrun it to tell you what you can and can't do. That's just the point I'm saying. Don't allow them to basically override your parenting time. You do have parental rights. The mother does not. Basically, the mother now have to consent for me doing whatever else it is. Until now, if she says, hey, she's going to need the child back now and she think you're kidnapping, then hey, then that's what it is. If she's trying to make it look like you kidnapped the kid, if you've responded to her and you're telling her where the kid is and that's what you're doing for whatever it may be, that's perfectly fine. There is no custody order. You'd have to get this in front of a judge. There is no custody order. That's all I'm saying to you. There is no custody order. There's nothing that states that he cannot do this. Nothing. There is nothing that states him can't do that. unless you all have something else, there's nothing that states that he can't do this. Should have told Shayla he's leaving town, but there is no custody. Exactly. There's no custody agreement in place. None. Unless you have a custody agreement, you do not have a leg to stand on. Now, if Anthony is trying to take the kid to live somewhere else, that's a different case. You have to go work on that different. Even if Shayla finds out that he took him for whatever else it is, if the parents were not married, under Georgia law, the mother is the sole legal default. The father establishes and is awarded custodial rights. Unless you have a custody order, isn't he the father? All right. Nonetheless, listen to what I'm saying to you. Could you sit down and tell a mother that you're going to do whatever it is? You could do that. We're not talking about if you could tell her. The people must say, hey, you can't do it none at all. And I'm saying you can. This would be your argument, because there is no custody order. But what is going on is that what people is doing is they basically are arguing against the Anthony character, because that's what it is. If he was going out of the country, all right, which part, Miss T? Oh boy. Oh well. All right. It's like what I'm getting out of it is, what I'm here out of it is that basically people like the idea of the woman basically has all the control over the kid. This would have to be in a custody battle. Now, sure, we need to probably get a lawyer to basically adjudicate this, but I'm just telling you, if there's no custody order and you're not moving a kid across town, you're perfectly fine. Don't make nobody take you out of your rights. That's all I'm trying to say. Seek yourself a lawyer and don't allow the women to drive you out of your rights, gentlemen. Don't. Please don't. Let's jump into it.
Hey girl, what's going on?
Nothing much.
I miss you.
I know I miss you. How are
It's
you?
nice to see y'all. What's going on? Hi. What's up, Kai? You gonna get up and speak to your cousin?
Supposed to start talking first.
No, get on up. Get on up. Come hug me. I ain't seen you.
These days.
Too cool for school.
So, Denisha's new cousin has come out of the framework. I know what you're saying, Miss T, but here's what here's what I'm saying to you. There is a tendency that what women want to do is to say you need to ask me. And so if I say no, you can't do it. And I'm trying to tell you that unless them have a custody order, or unless there is a reason for whatever it is, you can go do what you want to do. Would the best thing, the most civil thing to do is to you and the other parent having a conversation? Sure, you could do that, but there is nothing that is stopping you from doing it. That is my point. As long as you're named upon the birth certificate and you're presumed the father and the child is in your care. That's my point. So in other words, I'm saying don't let a woman like Shayla override you, because I already know it's going to come out of it. She's going to tell him can't go, and she's going to tell him what he should and shouldn't do, because that's where it's going. That's the point I'm raising. And before you do that, just know say you have a right, just the same. Like how the woman have a right, you have a right as a parent. So it doesn't mean that because she physical custody is perfectly fine. She have physical custody, she's able to do whatever. That's all I'm saying. Just do not allow them to overrun you, because that's exactly where this is going. Where the argument is going is people want to see Shayla overrun Anthony to tell him what him can and can't do. Oh, Anthony, you have to be right here, son. You have to stay where I see you, and that's not right. That's not true. And that's how it works. If there was a custody order and the custody order same can't move him, then that's different. but that's where the argument is going. Nonetheless,
What's going on? I missed you.
How you doing?
Hi, Anthony.
Anthony, pleasure.
I know, it's nice to meet you.
pleasure.
I'm Ryan.
Yeah, she told me a lot about you.
I know, that's right. What'd she
Yeah.
say?
All good things.
Okay.
All good things.
Same.
Yeah, you know.
It's nice to meet the man with the plan.
I tried.
She's been talking real good about you, so I just wanted to come lay my eyes on you, make
Is that
sure
right?
I met who's taking care of her and my other little cousin.
Yeah, I got him. I got him.
What you got?
I got them. They live.
I know
They
that's
live. Making it easier for them, but you know that's my baby.
I love that. I know it's, let me say, well, what we used to. I heard you.
so Anthony is simping these days. Let me see what y'all say. Shayla, you really thought that your eyes, your yes ma'am was going to have Iman. She thought that, but it's not happening for whatever it is. There is really no reason for a baby of Kai's age to be out of town visiting a new woman's family. He is on a trip with his father. Where is he going to leave him? The mother has left him with him. Where am I left him? Where am I going to put him? It's just, friends, what I'm trying to say to you is that you're arguing for Shayla. And what you're doing is you're saying Anthony needs to stay in one place and he needs to have no life until the woman tells him to move. And this is what happens a lot of time. A lot of black women, ladies, I'm not attacking you, but may I tell you, a lot of black women try to control black men using a kid. And I'm telling you, don't make sure you use a kid for control, especially if there's no custody order. When you have a custody order, when it states something on it, you go according to the custody order. But you can fight things. That's the point. That is the point. The point of this entire life, that's the point. Do not allow yourself to be overrun by the next parent. Because that's exactly where the conversation is going. Is that people are trying to, oh, well, she need to call him. Yeah, so she can call him, so she can tell him what he need to do. No. I know it's not just black women, but you know me mean her the misty. Me know it's not just black women. White women do it too. But you know me mean what I'm talking about. Yeah, a lot of mothers try to use the kid as a way of seeing exactly if you can control the man to tell him when he must move and when he mustn't move. And the point I'm raising is that, listen, do not allow people to overrun you. Know your rights. No, for us black men, we don't know the rights them. So a lot of times we get shaken up by it. Whether here or even in the Caribbean or wherever it is, we generally get it a lot of times. I don't know too much for the white community. I'm just telling you about what I'm talking about. I'm just telling you about blacks, because me know mainly my black community in that regard. I'm just speaking about me know. Don't have a problem with Anthony taking kind of trip, but I guarantee you don't have conversation with Shayla about it. Thank you very much, Misty. Misty says her mothers. Yes, a lot of mothers do this, right? Them try to control the narrative, but you don't really have no right. You can't really tell me what to do with it. Okay, let me give you a take, right? Let me give you a take, right? I got a kid and I don't have a custody order right now, okay? Let me do a little work with you, and I don't have one. Because I don't have one, it is what it is. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. It is what it is because I don't have one. Okay? In other words, sure, if the kid stay with her mother for whatever it is time, she have custodial rights. If the kid goes whatever it is, then the custodial rights have to be argued inside of a court of law. Point I'm raising is this is a nice skit for men to see, to realize that don't allow women to dictate your custodial rights. The court dictate that, not the mother dictating that. If you're trying to take her out of the country or whatever it is, then that's different. That's all me I said, that's different. Love this for Atlanta. They're about to take him through it and he doesn't even know he's a coward. Maybe. Should be grateful. He cannot take the child out of state without. That's not true. That is not true. She's not the sole and legal guardian of him. That is not true. I wasn't married. All right. You know what, Jet Black? All right. Y'all listen to O'Neal if you want. Okay. Okay. Okay, so in other words, what you're trying to say is that the man has no rights, and I was just trying to argue with you that the man has rights. Yes, Shayla is the primary parent. Yes, Shayla is the whatever else it is, but there is no custody order. That's all I'm saying. There is no custody order. So without a custody order, if you are whatever, all right, okay, all right, okay, all right. Anything else? Say okay. You know what? Let's proceed. Anything else? Say.
Been upgraded.
What do I know?
Done upgraded. So I appreciate that.
Nah, she's upgraded me.
I know that's right.
You know, just her spirit and everything about her.
Period.
And, you know, she's. I should be thanking her.
Well, where are you from?
Originally Indianapolis.
Indianapolis.
Yeah,
Okay.
not too far from here.
I need to get out of Louisville, girl.
Yeah.
You see what I did?
I'm missing something because y'all make me believe again.
There's people out there. You just got to get out of your circle sometimes. You
Yeah.
got to step out.
Yeah. I think that's what I need to do. You have to take me up there. Is that where y'all at?
Anthony is simping. Anthony is definitely simping in this scene. Definitely simping. You can already tell that they are going to play him. Do you think? You have to remember, you know, Shayla got his name on the birth certificate. She legitimized him. So that means him have some rights. That's what I try to explain to y'all. Him have rights. Just like Shayla have rights, him have rights. That's all me I say. No, does she have the main rights and say, all right, things like school and things like choosing this and choosing that? Probably. She can decide to put him in a particular school. She can do those little pieces. However, while him have time, that's the deal. The court have the custody. So in other words, him can move around as long as he not change any custody imperfectly. He's not making any major decisions. Bringing the kid around with him is not a major decision. Yeah, but when you know, okay, all right, it's not a major decision. The major decision them are like if it's like where he goes to school, things like that. Those are weird now. Anthony can't really mess with them things there. Him can't change him schooling. Him can't do all of that. But all right, hey. Anthony's marked by Denisha. I do believe that she's coming to run in pockets. So I do believe that they're coming to run in pockets. Shayla doesn't even know how she's gonna pay the rent for tomorrow. Might as well Anthony keep Kyle while she crash out. Only the court give legal custody of a child. A child living with the mother does not make. Thank you very much. I mean, none supposed to that parent and the rights. Oh, good God! If you have a custody order, this is not true. Take child over state lines could get you in trouble without a custody order. That's not a custody. There's not a custody order. There is not a custody order. If there was a custody order, Pink Blue, you'd be right. There is no custody agreement, friends. This is on a try for overrun men. On a try for overrun men by using crap. I'm just saying. All right. What do you mean when you say remove? What are you talking about? Are you talking about living somewhere else? Because if that's what you're talking about, you're correct. If you're not talking about living somewhere else, you're not correct. He has not kidnapped him or any of those things. When Anthony get arrested for kidnapping, please be his lawyer. When I get arrested for kidnapping, did you call him and ask him where he is? Did he say he's not returning him? Does his residence, is his residence still available? This is why I know so wrong. That's why I knew where you guys was going. And I told y'all it was wrong. Me telling you so on the argument wrong. Okay. Since I was not saying kidnap him, is Anthony's motive that he's taking Kai out to go live somewhere else? Because that is kidnapping. Go ahead. Go ahead. Did he do any of these things? Has he decided that he's going to take him to whatever it's and go live somewhere else? That's what kidnapping is. Is Anthony saying he's not going to take him back to Shayla? Is that what he's saying? If he's not saying any of these things, an argument that will fall apart in the court of law. He didn't say this. So on the wrong. That's what I'm telling you, so on the wrong. Accept y'all wrongs, but I know what this is. This is one of those arguments that a lot of mothers try to make to disenfranchise a man. And I know what y'all are doing because it is coming out. Only just happen to be calling you out because me know it. I know the play. The play is, oh, yeah man, him not have no rights. What you mean? Him not know whatever it is. No. Yeah man. He is presumed the father based on the fact that he's on the birth certificate, which means the court legitimize him as a father. So in other words, him have equal rights just the same. The only thing we in public is the only difference is Shayla go have physical rights, right? She go have physical rights, and she go be the the custodial parent, because she's the one him basically live with. But once he's in the care of his father, him able to bring him where he want to bring him within. Call him then, no call him then. Call him. Because O'Neal has done everything on I talk about. And me still there. Me still in no handcuffs. Come on, come call him. I don't have a custody order either. So me have a lot of knowledge how this thing actually work. Me don't know everything. Me don't know everything. But okay. Okay, all right. They are not married, so no agreement stay in. Okay. Reuser's comment. Reuser, where you say user? I say user say, O'Neal, I don't like agreeing with you, but you're very correct in this matter. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. There is no custody order. He is presumed the parent. So guess what? Him have that. Him have the right to do that. As long as him not kidnap him. The court are going to ask the question, is he trying to kidnap him? Did you call the father? You can't just say him kidnap him. Did you call the father? Did you ask him to return him? And Anthony said he's not returning him. Those are the questions. That's the question they want to ask parents. Gentlemen, do not allow the women to overrun you.
Y'all ended up?
No. Atlanta.
Well, you're going to take me down there.
Yeah, down
Take me
there.
through there.
Through there.
I know,
Yeah.
that's right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Yeah,
I just wanted to make sure, again, I would say thank you for taking care of her, taking care of Kai. It's pretty important when, you got the whole package. So
Yeah.
y'all going to be one big happy family. We going to be one big happy family.
Absolutely, cousin.
I know that's right.
Cousin, yeah. Are you hungry or anything? Starving. Okay. I can order something. Let me see.
No indies. We're not doing no indies.
Oh, man. I love indies. They got good chicken, good pink lemonade.
I will say this. Anthony is about to be scammed. I don't know. I feel like him about to be scammed. Should we put out me know this anyway. It's a scam alert. So, this is the question right now because it feels to me like there's about to be some scamming. Should we put out a scam alert? It's so good. It feels like Anthony's about to be scammed. I don't know what it is, but it feels like Anthony's about to be scammed. I don't know, friends. Now, this I do agree with you on. I feel like the family's baby's going to scam him because he's out here acting like him, Should we put out a scam alert. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. It looked like the cousin. The cousin looked like she might. I don't know why. I don't know why I think this. Maybe I'm being bad when I think so.
Good.
So, I mean,
is it like a staple and
she the gas, so we get.
We gonna have to do something different. It is a staple, but we gonna do something different.
Okay,
We gonna
what
show
you
something
want?
We're
different.
gonna let
Whatever.
her pick since she's the gas.
Okay.
Yeah, we got some new rooftop places, new scenery. There's some what they call it aesthetics. But
Aesthetics,
But
yeah.
speaking of
Gotta get soul
aesthetics,
food, though.
what y'all doing in this Airbnb with these deer heads going on? What is it?
Listen, this is what
So they showed this on the wall. O'Neal, you are nuts. O'Neal, you are nuts. No, I'm not, Twillia. I just try to look. I just try to make. I'm an advocate for men, and I just try to make sure men know them rights. So, Faye, you were talking about the rights of the man, right? The rights are taken away if he's like not on the birth certificate. If he's not up on the birth certificate, it's different. Once him go up on the birth certificate and there's no court order, then him have some rights. All right, okay. Hey, okay, sure. All right. The thing y'all say, scam is not yet, dude. I'm gonna see what you wanna send me because I'm telling you, as of right now, there's nothing illegal about it. But okay, Denisha needs to be what needs to be needs to scam Anthony. Denisha has access to Anthony's money. Anthony is the guest. He's never been to Louisville before. It is what it is. Scam is not a scam, dude. Cousin is ready. The cousin is ready to start sending money now. O'Neal, enjoyed it is illegal. I sent you the link. Okay, I'll look at the link. Again, I think the cousin is going to try to move to Atlanta in the house with them. Interesting. The cousin looks shady. I don't know what about the cousin look kind of weird to me. Was Denisha's plan all along? Maybe. O'Neal, you're nuts. Anthony may be in big trouble if Kai get hurt out of town. Like how? Like how? How him get hurt? He might be in trouble if Kai get, It's just to make sure that because they do it a lot, Miss T. I do these things because I realize a lot of women do it. You know what I mean? And when you don't know no better, you just give up your stuff them and you don't check anything. As men, we don't have rights in certain types of women's eyes. If we are lonely, we do what we want to do, we can good, but we move on with another woman. We are deadbeats. The cousin did say the man with a plan. I do believe that the man has the rights, most definitely. O'Neal, you're fighting a losing battle. You got to change your mother's mind when it comes to these type of issues. All right. No court order, but as the courtesy, you tell the other parent. That's what I thought. But okay. Hey, I'm going to leave it there, so I ain't going to take it nowhere different. All right. No, hey, no worries. Listen, Angel, I will look into what you're saying. Hey, there's no worries. Money law, we have no rights. The only thing we can do is pay bills and be quiet. It's all good. No worries. No worries. No worries. No worries. Trying to control a man with a kid is not exclusive to black women. That's fine. I get what you're saying, thing there. It could not be exclusive to black women. I'm a black man and I'm talking to a black audience. I don't have all the data on the white audience or the whatever else it is. I can only speak from my vernacular of what I've observed. So when I do that, it's not that I'm trying to berate or belittle or whatever it is with black women. I'm giving you the reality I live. Okay. So when we do that, friends, please be aware of that, right? Sure. Have I had a couple of white friends, but I don't know every single thing of their culture. So I cannot speak freely to their culture. I can speak to my culture, which is black culture. I can speak closer to that, to what I've observed and seen. So that's what that is, friends. O'Neal, you don't need to advocate for men. It's a man's world. Like, not really. Sometime until him strike a woman and you see whose world it is. Run in his pockets. Anthony doesn't need to be a scam. He throws it away to anyone. Yep. What? There's no custody order that reflects that you can or can't. You can't be arrested. That's the point. That's just the point I was trying to make. You know what I mean? Custody orders mean something, friends. But okay. You're wrong to say that black women in regards to using the child. I'm giving you from my vernacular. Drina, I have to give you from my vernacular. I know it happens a lot in the black community. It does. It just does. My mother tried to do the same thing sometimes, not all the time. She did the same thing. I've observed other mothers do the same thing. I've come here and I've observed other mothers do the same thing. It's not all, and that's why I gave some. I don't know everything about the other communities. If you have very great experience among the other parts of the spectrum and you want to speak to that, that's perfectly fine. I just give you exactly what it is. There is no demonizing of it, but it is what it is. That's what it is. When you can argue it every single day of the week, go look in a child support court. What you call that? Come on, man. Y'all are making it look like, say, you don't want to talk about it. When people talk about the things, them, you make it look like whatever. Come on now. Don't make it look like we don't know say it happen. Come on now, man. Come on. Just like when they make a statement to say black men are, what you call it? Them say black men are most times gangsters, are them in a gangs. The truth of the matter is a lot of black men get in gangs. You understand? Is it the kindest statement? No, it's not. But black men have to take that. Black men have to eat that because guess what? I saw it work. Or when them give the deadbeat that they claim. There were times that men didn't look after the kids them. Were there pieces to it? Yes, but it doesn't negate that the black man have a responsibility to play in that as well. That's the point. Can't take someone across state lines, but her boyfriend can smoke weed around the kid. Okay, thank you very much for stating that. Moose means gun in the house. The deer head is Anthony said. That's what I'm wondering. That's what I'm wondering. Does this moose mean that Anthony is a deer in headlights? This is why O'Neill was a little bit weary of this. The image them show me. We don't know if that's what it means. Don't get uncomfortable, Drina. You can't get uncomfortable. There's a lot of stereotypes with black men that we have to take, that we have to eat. Whether we like it or not, we have to eat those stereotypes because we do fall in some of the categories them. Now, are there reasons, and we could argue the reasons them, but it doesn't negate the responsibility me of as a black man to make sure say me not end up in the same statistic that they've been saying. Remember, you know, we are black folk, now we not talk black folks things, you know. Now, if you have white people that talk about, then that's fine. If we have a white conversation, we can do that. O'Neill, the new skit, what the cousin wants to bring. Hey. Does the deer mean that Anthony is deer in headlights? That's what O'Neill asked right now. Tyran, I love what you have stated. Right? And I said this is an impromptu live, so I can't stay long. But I just make sure you know. I'm just making sure that men not dash them right. That's all I said. Just don't make the woman override you so them can tell you off. Because what y'all are saying to me now is that Anthony I have to call Shayla and tell her, say, hey, I'm gonna take the baby across state line. She says no, and then basically him going to say, then when him going to say, okay, well I guess I can't go anywhere. That's what you're stating. What you're stating is the control. That's what you're stating. You're stating that him not have no right without Shayla. And if that's what you're saying, that's not true. That's what I'm debating. But again, some people have sent me some things and I'll look into that. Friends, it was an impromptu live. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I'm going to talk to y'all soon. Don't worry. I will keep putting videos up and I'll keep updating as we go along. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye, friends.
Deep in a very far, far land, in a mansion preferably.
The following is rated F for fairness. Viewers' discretion is advised.
Welcome to the O'Neill Show. All I've got is just for you. You ready for my beef tonight? I'm okay, just treat me right. Come in, me people, come in, me friend. What you gonna do when you come to defend? Question ask, me answer them. Wheel it up and pull it up and mash again.